Hey guys, it's Brianstormed back with another 1K to 1M plus video where I teach you guys how to make coins on the auction house so that you don't have to get in on the pay to win evil that is occurring everywhere. We're going to start with two clips from my good buddy UG Dynasty, who loves both investing in inform cards and uses this method that I don't employ very often, and that is the bidding wars system, where once he finds a card that's severely underpriced with a few minutes remaining in the auction or deeper on the auction house, puts those cards on his watch list, comes back, spends some time by placing bids slightly higher than before. If he gets outbid, he's refreshing, holding down the right trigger or R2 and switching between last 30 days and last 7 days and whatnot. When the card appears again, that's how you know he's been outbid, and he tries to outbid them himself. He also does the secret bidding war trick that I showed you guys in one of the first episodes, where you outbid yourself to make the other person that you're bidding with believe that there's a third person involved and it's just going to be a little bit too crazy for them, so they decide just give up on the auction, and he ends up winning that auction, selling the card for like 20k more than what he bought it for. Now, I was all over inform cards last year. They were my favorite, my go-to method for flipping cards, but not as much into it this year. Yet UG Dynasty is still on a roll, flipping cards like this primetime 89 overall Carlson. These cards don't get a lot of love because people aren't really looking for them as much as base cards. Prices of them also just keep plummeting down, but the way that I look at it is just the higher overall cards like 89 plus are still worthwhile to invest in, like this Carlson going for about 20k. A lot of people want the highest inform of a particular card. They want the synergies that come with the card that may not be found on other cards. Other people are just stupid because you can get like an Ice Ovechkin for around this price. Point is, employ both of these methods so you guys can flip cards and make coins yourselves. Feel free to check out some more of UG Dynasty's content on his YouTube channel. Would highly recommend checking him out. He's a hard-working content creator who's consistent and has been around for a while, who deserves way more subs than he has. Check out a link to his channel in the description. Let's take a break from the NHL 18 clips and look at the spreadsheet that I've been consistently updating. In case you guys were unaware, it shows the prices of a bunch of different cards: base cards, ice cards, evolution cards, collectibles, ultimate legends, and master set cards, and the changes of those prices pretty much every day. Link is in the description if you guys want to use it for yourselves. But we're going to look at January 18th. Today's not January 18th. This is the day before the last competitive season ended. Prices were a little bit all over the place, mostly going upward. And if we look at the next day, January 19th, almost every card, definitely every ice card, every base gold card went down. Like, majority of these evolution cards went down as well, and this is because the market crashed. Whenever the competitive seasons ends, a lot of packs are being ripped open. A lot of new cards for these players are coming out. They're being ripped open, and most times they're just being instantly sold. And when everyone's doing it at the same time, the prices of these cards go down because usually people aren't really looking to buy these cards themselves at that time. At least there's not as much of a demand as there is a supply. So that's why these cards just plummeted like crazy. What you usually want to do when it comes to these market crashes and the competitive seasons ending is sell your cards like a day or 2 or 3 before, so that when the market ends up crashing, you can just buy all of those players back if you so choose. It's kind of investing in a different way, where you're investing by selling your cards, expecting the prices of the cards to go down. Keep in mind, though, that not every card is going to go down in price. A lot of the ultra rare cards, such as Evolution Crosby, here we have Evolution McDavid, and even Evolution Stamkos, ended up either going up in price or not changing at all. Some cards also got like milestones and prime times, so they ended up going up as well. But for the most part, a lot of them end up going down. So now if we took a bunch of cards, just to show you how much of a profit technically you would have made by selling your team and then buying it back, just from January 18th at 1:15 to January 19th at 12:45. Let's say you had a team of Crosby, Doughty, and McDavid. Crosby and Doughty make up 39k plus McDavid, that's 76k. On January 18th, Crosby went for 45K, ended up going down in price from the previous day. Plus Doughty, that's 59K, and then McDavid is another 50K. That's 109K compared to the price of them on January 19th of 76K. That's a 33,000 coin difference, and if we remove tax of about maybe 6K, you would make 27K just by selling these cards the previous day and then buying them back the day after when the market crashes. If we look at these prices 3 days later on January 22nd, you'll notice that they didn't go up by much. Crosby went up by 4K, Doughty stays the same, and McDavid stays the same. He just increased in price from the previous day. So I normally wouldn't advise investing in cards when the market crashes, unless you can find significantly cheaper cards. So if there's Crosby's going for 29K on average, but someone posted it up for 20K because, oh, the market crashed and they're scared they're not going to sell their card in time, and the Crosby's just going to keep going down in price, which is pretty much how the stock market crashed, but that's not the point. I mean, that's really the only time that you should invest in like flipping cards based on these prices in the event of a market crash. When it comes to the next competitive season, the All-Star Game season, you're going to see the same thing. A lot of these cards will end up crashing again. The cards that are left anyway. And even in the future, when it comes to like NHL 19-20, I guess I can prepare you guys for that as well by saying it'll happen again. But the next one is going to be the All-Star Game competitive season. And there's a lot of speculation as to what's going to happen after that. The ice sets are going to be gone, so you won't be able to turn your gold collectible plus base cards such as Doughty into an ice Doughty anymore. But I do believe that the ice cards will still be in the packs. A lot of people believe there's going to be a Season 2 of player cards being released with new synergies, but I kind of feel like a lot of these ice cards are already so strong that there's not going to be a point in having new synergies. We know that prior to the release of NHL 18, EA was hyping up a lot of different synergies that ended up not being in the game, so there's still a possibility for that, but I don't know if they'll make a huge difference. The point is, a lot of these higher-end ice cards will probably end up increasing in price just because you won't be able to attain them as easily anymore. So Kucherov, Stamkos, top tier cards, 32K, 40K. We could see the prices of them increasing, but I don't see them increasing by that much, considering there's just a huge supply of these cards still. Someone would pretty much have to buy up all of them to pretty much increase the price and make it worthwhile for them. If they don't end up having a Series 2 like reset of synergy cards, then they'll probably go up even further. But if they do, they might end up crashing even further. I think the competitive season rewards will happen at about the same time as the new sets that are being released. So we'll find out on that day whether or not we'll see some Series 2 cards for NHL 18. The last thing I want to go over on my spreadsheets are these collectible prices. I told you guys how to flip collectibles, how to hold on to collectibles so that you can sell them later. But there's a third thing that you can do with collectibles that's a little bit different, but it's kind of the same. Hard to explain, so I'm just going to go to January 14th. And it's the day Team of the Week collectibles were pretty much at an all-time high at 15K. And a lot of people were unaware that that was the new price. And it was going on for about a week. As you see here, from 12K, 14K, 15K, and then back down to 14K. And that's because the Team of the Week cards were absolutely amazing. What you want to do is try to find these collectibles that are at an all-time high. And you'll find that when you're doing the 59-minute method, or you're going to be at the 3-hour mark, 6-hour mark, whatever, you're going to find a lot of collectibles that were posted for the previous week's high price, which was maybe like 7 or 8K or something. And you can instantly flip these collectibles for double the price. That's what a lot of people did when they jumped up this much. This will work with a lot of collectibles. You have Primetime, Milestone, Stars of the Month Flash Forward might be a little different because they're just once a month collectibles, but Flashback, Evolution cards, even gold collectibles. When ice cards were first released, they were going for like 40K. A lot of people were still posting them for like 6, 7, 8K. So huge profit was made there by certain people. So keep that in mind. Keep an eye out on my Excel sheet just so you can see the prices when they're at an all-time high and you can get in on that action. In the event of a market crash, another thing that you guys can do is buy up cards that go for less than their quick sell price. So in this case, I'm just going to demonstrate that an 87 or under ice card goes for 2,500 coins, and an 88 or above ice card goes for 5,000. With these cards already near their quick sell prices, a lot of people are going to open up these cards and sell them for less than that. So what you can do is buy them up and quick sell them for easy and quick profit. I'm a little bit late to this party. A lot of people did that in the previous market crashes, so enjoy doing that in the next one. Finally, we revert our attention back to the original method that I love to do when flipping cards. You see a whole bunch of cards here. I'm looking at a bunch of Nicolettis, mostly going for 15K plus. I see one for 10K. I got to swoop that up, throw him up for a little bit less. He sells rather quickly, and I'm going to be doing this throughout the rest of the video. Tavares, this one's kind of sad because this card, I buy him for 20K. That's a steal at the time of the video, but now he goes for less than 10K. So you can kind of tell that this was actually a clip taken pretty early when ice cards were released. But you can do this with any cards, whether it's inform cards, base cards, evolution cards, cards not even in existence yet. Here I do it on Team Sweden's International Player of the Game card goalie for 9,500. Who doesn't want a backup goalie with 4 synergy points that's also a bronze card? Gotta throw him up for 14K. He probably goes for like 20 to 30K now. Evolution cards, we're looking at Cam Talbot, looking around for him. We find one for 7K. There's no way that evolution cards should be going for under 10K. At least not when they still have a chance to be upgraded. Cam Talbot, buying for 7K, selling for about, like, what do I end up going with, 10K? It's a minor profit to me when I have like 1.5 million, but I'm just showing you guys because profit can be made at any level, no matter how much coins you have. Pietrangelo, 8,200, 92 overall. This card still, at the time of this video, goes for way over that at 14K. If you don't have many coins, bronze collectibles could be the way to go. You're going to see a lot of them for about like 1K, and they'll sell for 1.5K to 2K or even more than that at times. So I think buying it for 1K is quite a steal. Doing it with high-level cards, such as Vladdy Tarasenko, 92 overall evolution card. A lot of his cards going for 250K. I end up finding one for about 200K. That's a profit of 40K I end up going with just so I can get a little bit less and sell them a lot quicker. Ekman Larsson was even more interesting because I end up buying one copy of him for, I think it was like 60K, 55K, something like that. He goes for about 80K, and as soon as I buy one, another one pops up. So guess what? We're going to buy both of them so that I can sell both of them for about 80K. I ended up auctioning one off, and then for the other one, I put it in my collection and wait for the first one to sell just so that people aren't like, oh, he obviously goes for 80K because that's what 2 of those cards were posted up for. Speaking of Ekman Larsson, we also do the same thing to his ice card. A lot of his ice cards are in the 5 digits. We see one in 4 digits. So let's pick it up, sell it for, well, I guess 5 digits, right? The point is, you can make coins in NHL 18 however you like. No need to buy packs yourselves when you can get everything for free in the game. It might take a little bit of time of work in the market, but eventually it'll happen, as a lot of people in my comments will be able to tell you. If you guys have any questions or need any additional help, let me know in the comments below. I love helping you guys, and I'll be sure to have more 1K to 1M plus videos in the future to help you guys make coins in other ways. If you haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend watching my All-Star Game set details video, which shows you guys how you can turn 700K coins-ish into 800K coins. So that's a profit of 100K, 300K, but you need to have a good amount of coins to start off with. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in another video.